What brings you over to the table?
So, oh my gosh, I heard you all playing the Quran.
Yes,
And
yes,
I was
yes.
like, oh my gosh, I was not expecting that today. And I just wanted to learn more about like what you all are doing and like as far as the spreading. Are y'all with a group or organization or how do y'all go about it?
No, I just do everything independently. I just teach people about God. It's very, very simple. I teach you about Islam. Do you know what the word Islam means? No, it just means submission to God.
Okay.
Yeah, and a Muslim is the person who chooses to submit to God. So nowadays there's so much confusion and misrhetoric regarding Islam, right? A lot of people are lying to other people regarding the truth about Islam, and a lot of non-Muslims are representing Muslims, right? So, it's unfortunate that it's happening, but now I believe it's time for Muslims to represent themselves and share their own beliefs instead of someone who hates them to share their beliefs.
Exactly.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because then you get a misconstrued idea of what they believe. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this about 2 years. As far as on the street level, I've been doing this about 2 years. Yes. Yeah, about 2 years.
How are you able to get all the Qurans and the prayer mats and be able to continue on with spreading the word?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty wealthy, you know what I mean? So it's like I just purchase it, I give it to the people. So I buy these, I go travel all the way to the holy city of Mecca, right? And I go ahead purchase it over there, and then I purchase all these over here, right? So I spend a lot of money every month, but for me, it's all more blessings for me. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't see it as a negative. I don't see it as I'm losing money. If anything, it's an investment in my afterlife, and I'm trying to help as many people as possible. So that's like the main thing, No, I mean, it's first come, first serve. What's up, brother? What's your name?
Ali.
Ali, okay. Okay, mashallah, man. What brings you over, brother?
Wallah, brother, I need some Quran, but it's in English.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, brother. I got you, man. How many do you need?
Just one.
Just one? Okay, beautiful, man. Oh, is there anything else you need, my brother?
Thank you so much.
Okay, may Allah bless you, bro.
Ali, thank you
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah, so I would like a Quran.
absolutely, my sister.
And then I wanted to ask about because in the future, inshallah, like I would definitely like to do something like this. I just wouldn't know how to go about it, but I guess like you said.
But I'll be honest, like for women, this is actually quite dangerous. Yeah, this can be because there's definitely a lot of bad encounters that happen as well. Because there's a lot of hateful people, but think about I'm like 6'7", so I know how to hold my own. You know what I mean? So, but if you're gonna do this out here by yourself, there's a lot of people that are very hateful as well.
Have
So
you encountered a lot?
I've encountered tons of it. Yes, I've encountered tons of it, but thankfully I'm too big, so they can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? So I guarantee if I was a little bit smaller, they would try something. You know what I mean? But because of my size, it kind of scares those people away. But you could tell they wish I was smaller so they could do something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm from Dallas, and I know like sometimes at our park, they do have people like it's this woman, and then I think it's her husband as well. They've done it. But yeah, I was shocked when I came here, and I was like, wait a minute, oh my gosh. So yeah.
Are you Muslim by any chance?
Huh? So
He said, "Huh?"
so I've been to like Muslim countries and everything, but I haven't really took my shahada inside of masjid yet. So I kind of wanted to take it in a Muslim country. And my thing is, I don't.
But why in a Muslim country? Like it's like if it's something that you believe is true, then you should accept it because you never know when the time of death will come. You get what I'm trying to say? Like I guess, do you mind if I ask you? Do you believe that there's only one God? Do you believe Allah is the one true God? Okay, do you believe the Prophet Muhammad is the final messenger of God? Okay, beautiful. That's all it takes for you to be a Muslim, my dear sister. So you already have the belief in your heart. All you have to do is confess it with your tongue. So whenever you are ready, I would definitely, suggest you do that, whenever you are ready, my dear sister. Would you like to do it right now? Huh? Actually, I was born into a Muslim family, but I came to Islam, I guess I rediscovered Islam about 10 years ago. Yeah. And then it really changed because the thing is, I was born into a Muslim family, but I never read the Quran. So I actually started reading the English about 10 years ago, and then when I read it, I was so shocked what was inside the book. I had no idea that all this information was already here, and I was yearning for this information. Like I wanted to know all this stuff, but I just never read the book. So when I finally read it, it just opened my eyes, it opened my heart, and I couldn't go backwards after I realized this is the truth. I couldn't go backwards anymore. So I just had a lot of things that I need to contemplate, to think about, and kind of change my life to a better way of life.
And what brought you to that?
Well, to be honest, I used Well, to be honest, my dear sister, there was a certain dark time in my life where I used to bodyguard for a lot of the biggest celebrities in LA, and I've seen a lot of evil things being around them, So I realized that the devil is real, and there's people out here that actually worship the devil, So when I found out that the devil is not what we're told, that it's not like some fantasy thing, it's actually real, and I realized that there's people out here that are actually worshiping the devil and very and they're very committed to it as well. I was very shocked to know like the reality of the devil. And I asked myself like, okay, if the devil is real, that means God has to be real. And if the devil is real and God is real, that means the afterlife is real. And I asked myself the next question, am I prepared for the afterlife? And the reality was I was not. I was not whatsoever. I didn't know anything about Allah. I didn't know enough, and I didn't do enough either. So then that's when I went on that adventure to change myself, and now I am where I am right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I really urge you. You should take your shahada. Whenever. Would you like to take it now?
I would, but my whole thing is like I want to do everything. I know like nobody's perfect or anything, but I want to do everything right. Like I want to take it, but I also want to take the steps to become. I mean, like I think I'm a good person and everything. It's just like I don't want to mess up.
Well, my dear sister, that's not the right mentality. Because the thing is, we're all gonna mess up. You think I don't mess up? You think other Muslims don't mess up? We all mess up. The thing is, you mess up and then you just turn back to Allah. That's it. That's all that happens. Anytime you mess up, you just turn back, right? But when you, let's say if you were to do the shahada, right? When you do the shahada, everything you've done in the past has been wiped away. Now you start a clean slate with between you and Allah. And now you're on the truth. And let's say if you were to pass away, you passed away on the truth.
Oh my God.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the most important thing, my dear sister, But at the end of the day, it's always your choice. You never want to pressure, or you don't want anyone to pressure you into it, because it's a lifelong commitment, that you're going to commit yourself to Allah. But it's a very rewarding commitment as well, my dear sister. It's very, very rewarding. Because there's nothing better than being on the truth, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it. And I just find it like, I'm not going to say crazy, but just so interesting that this happened because, like, when I came here, I got here, I think, like, 2 days ago.
Okay.
I was actually supposed to bring my prayer mat with me, but I ended up leaving it.
Okay.
So the fact that I can pray tonight now with a prayer mat.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Like, yeah, I think I definitely should.
That's so amazing. I'm very happy for you, my dear sister. Well, where are you staying at right now? Like, what city are you in? Are you traveling right now?
Yeah, I'm traveling. I'm just here until Thursday. My cousin, she goes to UCLA, and she's here for orientation, so I came along with her. So I'm going to be here to Thursday.
Okay, but you plan on going to UCLA?
Huh? Oh, I go to school in Texas.
Okay, cool.
She goes here. I just came to
there's actually a big Muslim community in Texas.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
Do you know either DeSoto House of Peace or...
I haven't been myself, but I just heard. I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of those stories.
And then the Masjid in Urban with Omar Saleh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you're familiar with the guys. That's amazing. And have you walked into a masjid before? You spent time there?
Yeah, I go to the masjid when I'm at home, but I haven't been home all summer because I've been with
traveling and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't been to the masjid all summer.
Okay, beautiful. Well, there's masjids everywhere. If you want, you could just look up Islamic Center near me, and then you'll find tons of them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm very happy for you that you're on this journey of seeking truth and trying to do what's right. Because to be honest, it's very hard in the society that we live today. Because the thing is, the reality is everyone's doing the opposite of what the Muslims are doing. You know what I mean? And it becomes very difficult. Like you have to be a very strong individual to fight all those temptations. But the fact that you're on that journey, I'm really proud of you and really happy for you. Yes. Is there any questions that you had about Islam or anything like that? Anything that's like possibly hindering you or anything like that?
I guess like one of the biggest things that I hear a lot, like kind of, I'm not gonna say it's just a question.
Sure.
But women in Islam, I know, like I do my own reading. I know they're very important and stuff like that. But
yes. So you want to understand like what we believe about women in Islam. So women in Islam are extremely, extremely special. They're very, very special, right? And we believe our women are to be protected, right? As a Muslim man, right? Like for instance, we don't need our women to go out to work, because our job is to provide and protect for her. So for her, it's actually just to make sure that she has the most peaceful life without any responsibilities, without anything. You just take care of the kids, you take care of the household, and that's it. You don't have to worry about any of the problems of the outside world. So our job as men, Muslim men, is to protect women, our Muslim women, from the evil of the outside world. You get what I'm trying to say? And one of, like, for instance, there's a lot of misconceptions regarding the women being covered and that they're oppressed, right? For instance, I'll give you an example. Like, let's say if a woman is walking around here, let's give an example of this woman right here. She's walking around with a bikini, right? If I wanted, I could take a picture of her, right? And then I could look at her anytime I want, whenever I want. She can't do anything to stop me. Let's say the next woman that walks by, right, is a hijabi covered up. I can't do the same with her. She's in control of her beauty when the other one is not in control of her beauty. Everyone is able to see her, and everyone's able to lust over her, even if she does not want them to. You understand? But a Muslim woman, she's in control, complete control of her beauty. Whoever she wants to show it to, she shows it to. Whoever she doesn't want to show it to, she doesn't show it to. You know? And there's, and it builds like a respect thing between the man and woman too. Because let's say if I see a woman half naked, the only thing I'm thinking is lustful thoughts. I'm not thinking of her as a wife or a possible mother to my children. But when I see a covered woman, the first thing I'll think, man, I think she'll make a great wife. She'll be a great mother to my children. I think about the woman completely different as well. So when the women are ordered to protect, to be modest, it's mainly to protect themselves against the evil of the world. And also the spiritual world as well. Because I don't know if you know, there's a metaphysical world as well. Have you ever heard of jinns and stuff like that? Yeah, so a lot of times there's jinns that get attracted to women as well, right? So in the jinn world, they get attracted to the woman. Let's say they see a woman, looking really voluptuous, they'll follow her home. You know what I'm saying? So then a lot of issues start beginning. So it's not just to protect yourself from humans, but also protect yourself from jinns as well. That puts things a little bit into perspective, right? Yeah, because this world is way more than we think it is, my dear sister. It's a lot deeper than we think it is. Yeah. My sister, if you don't mind me saying, I really think you should take your shahada. If you're comfortable, we should take your shahada right now. And then whenever you are back in your local, mosque, you could do it with your local mosque, and then you could be introduced with your community. Would you be open to that? Okay, beautiful. All right, so do you believe Allah is the one true God?
Yes.
Do you believe the Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Now we're just going to rephrase it in Arabic, okay? Okay, so Ashhadu Allah ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Okay, mashallah, my sister here, Muslim. Give her a hug, give her a hug. Give her a hug, give her a hug. You see, that wasn't that hard, right? You see, mashallah. May Allah bless you. Yeah? Well, that burden, because you have to understand, do you know what was actually stopping you? The shaitan was actually stopping you. Do you know why? Because he knows as soon as you make that step, everything that he's influenced you to do in the past will be wiped away. And that's going to piss him off, right? Because do you mind me asking, like, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Okay, let's say you're 21, right? So in 21 years, he's influenced you to do certain things within the 21 years of your life, right? So he's been working on you for 21 years. Now suddenly you said the shahada, everything that he's worked on, wiped away. So now he's pissed. But guess who's happy? The creator. The one who created you and the one that you're going to return to. And that's the one we should be pleasing, not shaitan. Right? So I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you, my dear sister. And honestly, this is just the beginning of a very fruitful journey. So I'm very, very excited for you. And inshallah, I look forward to hearing about your journey in the future. Inshallah, inshallah. Please, let me give you some gifts, please. So here's a Quran from me to you. I'd love to offer you a prayer mat as well. What color would you like?
I think the green, the red. Wait, is this brown?
So the colors are right here. So this, it's like burgundy, burgundy type. Yeah, go ahead, take it, my sister. And then this is a prayer manual that teaches you how to worship, okay?
Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Have a good day.
You as well, okay, my dear sister? I wish you the best, okay? Okay, take care.
Why don't we push each other to read the Quran? Quran is the only Quran app in the world that allows you to add friends and family. Every time they read, it notifies you. Every time you read Quran, it notifies them. It pushes each of you to read more Quran. The Prophet ﷺ told us to compete in good deeds. Download Qurani Try it free for 7 days and change your life with the words of Allah.
تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير